An overwhelming majority of fiction is set on or features the Earth. However, authors of speculative fiction novels and writers and directors of science fiction film deal with Earth quite differently from authors of conventional fiction. Unbound from the same ties that bind authors of traditional fiction to the Earth, they can either completely ignore the Earth or use it as but one of many settings in a more complicated universe, exploring a number of common themes through examining outsiders' perceptions of and interactions with Earth. Common themes: center of the universe, or the seat of power in an intergalactic community. Earth is often depicted as a major power broker in the community due to anthropocentrism. Perhaps the most notable example of this is Star Trek. Earth can also be depicted as the head of an empire, as in Poul Anderson's Dominic Flandry series, where the barbarians in the longships waited at the edge of the galaxy for the ancient Terran Empire to fall. The brilliant Starship Commander Flandry fought to save the Empire even as he scorned it. Marion Zimmer Bradley's Darkover series, too, has a brooding Terran Empire maintaining a colonial enclave on the planet Darkover, where the plot takes place, and on countless others. Hegemonia, Legions of Iron also features an empire controlled from Earth with other major planets, such as Eden IV. It is a common theme across British science fiction to have Earth near the core or center of the fictional universe. Common examples could be the works of Peter F. Hamilton, where Earth is the main terminus of the wormhole and the capital of the inner worlds to frontier-type worlds. In the BBC science fiction show Doctor Who, many episodes set in the future depict Earth as being the head of an empire that stretches across many galaxies. Invasion by aliens. While reasons vary in most stories, it is because extraterrestrials are looking for a new world to colonize or otherwise dominate. The aliens are often used to portray nearly all-powerful beings, placing the strongest forces on Earth at the receiving end of attacks that they can barely understand. This theme is one of the earliest in science fiction, demonstrated by H.G. Wells in The War of the Worlds and Doctor Who, where the invasions in the 1960s, 70s and the 80s are small-scale, and the invasions from the 1990s and later are more large-scale in works such as Independence Day. In such scenarios, the author often uses Deus Ex Machina to allow the invasion to be repulsed. In others, like Footfall and World War, the author depicts aliens only slightly more advanced than the inhabitants of Earth, and are fought to a standstill or defeated in battle. The opposite has also been depicted, with Earth becoming a refuge to aliens as seen in the Men in Black series of movies, and Alien Nation series. Forgotten or mythical, the memory of Earth and its location may be lost to the sands of time or shrouded in myth as mankind abandons the Earth. Isaac Asimov's Foundation and Empire series depict a common theme of a destroyed Earth. In other works, such as Battlestar Galactica, it is largely forgotten except by the religious. In the numerous books of the Dumera saga by E.C. Tubb, the adventurer protagonist was born on a galactic backwater Earth and at a young age had stowed away on a rare spaceship, touching down on the planet. Having seen more than enough of the galaxy, he wants to go back, but no one else had ever heard of the planet. The first Terran inhabitants of the Koprulu sector are Earth-born criminals in sleeper ships in StarCraft. The expansion also mentions about Earth. Upon hearing of the United Earth Directorate's forces' arrival, Zeratul remarks, "Rayna spoke to me of the distant Terran homeworld of Earth." Quote, "This implies that the Terrans still know about Earth, but its location is lost." Also, the Terran Confederacy uses the same flag as the Confederacy in the American Civil War. Destruction. Earth could have been completely destroyed or rendered uninhabitable, but its location is well known. This last scenario is also popular, and was featured in the movie Titan AE, as well as in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Not mentioned, some works, such as Star Wars series and many fantasy works, never mention the Earth at all. This allows the author to operate in a realm unfamiliar and otherworldly to the reader, to explore contentious issues and historical themes in an otherwise entirely alien environment, giving the work a radically different perspective. In the home-world games, for example, Earth's existence is unknown, and indeed entirely immaterial, as the games take place in a different galaxy altogether. However, judging by the appearance of members of the Kushan, Higaran people, most notably Karen Sajet, Higaran biology is at least outwardly similar, if not identical, to human biology.